Okay, there's a situation where there's an executive at Campbell Soup who has said some disparaging remarks against the company's products, against the company's customers, against the company's employees. Basically, he's making everybody mad. and well, I guess the company got rid of him. I mean, they had to. I mean, if you're an executive at a company like that and you say all these things, ah, that's bad news, guys. It's not going to work out for you. Okay, so what did he say? His name is Martin Bally, and he said that the company's products were, bad stuff for poor people. He disparaged some of the Indian workers at the company. Well, guys, here we got some Campbell soup. Here we've got some Campbell soup that I have in my cupboard. Let's see what's in the ingredients: tomato puree, water, wheat flour, sugar, salt, potassium salt, natural flavoring, citric acid, ascorbic acid, celery extract, and garlic oil. Sounds pretty good to me. As a matter of fact, I like it. I like Campbell's soup. I think it's fine. Is it cheap? Yeah, sure. Sure. I like that it's cheap. I like that it's a cheap meal. Uh, you don't have to necessarily be poor to eat this. I mean, you know, you don't have to spend 18 bucks on every meal. You can spend a couple bucks and have a pretty good meal. I like the soup. I think the guy's wrong. I think he's foolish. I know why he said it though. I know why he said all that stuff. He said it because it's human nature. Because people complain about things. Maybe he truly doesn't like their product. Sound like he doesn't. And, that's a heck of a position to be in. If you're an executive at the company and you feel that way. I mean, that's a sad state of affairs, man. And as for his Indian workers, I guess he has a problem with them. Uh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've known a lot of Indians in my life. I've worked with a lot of Indians, and I find them to be great people. I really do. I find them to be highly intelligent, and I find them to be conscientious and conscientious. They care about they care about the work that they do, and I find them to be quite polite. So I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Sounds like he's having some personal problems, some issues in life. But obviously, when you're an executive like that and you say things like that and you feel that way, you can't work at the company. So I guess they got rid of him. This is not going to hurt Campbell Soup. People are going to forget about it. A year from now, 6 months, 1 month from now, people are going to forget all about this. But what I thought would be interesting is to go back and look at the stock price on this to see if this is a buying opportunity. So that's what I like to do when I hear something bad about uh, a company that I know. Well, go and see if it's a good time to buy the stock. I'm telling you right now, people are not going to stop eating Campbell's soup. Now, this is not a growing company; it's a mature company. But it's interesting. I'm not saying I'm going to go buy the stock. Don't go buy it because you think I'm telling you. I'm just saying, you know, when things like this happen, it's a good time to take a look at the stock. Did this affect the stock? Is it going to make it into a buying opportunity? All right, let's take a look. Okay, so over the past few days, I see the stock has gone down a little bit. But these are just comments by one guy. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference in the overall outlook of the company. But it is interesting that over the past year, over the past 5 years, the stock has slid. It's gone down anywhere from 35 to 38%. Maybe that has something to do with the end of the pandemic. where everybody had to stay home and probably everybody's eating soup, and we don't have that situation anymore. But the slide in the stock has pushed the dividend yield up to over 5%. And that is interesting for Campbell Soup. Uh, Looking at the dividend history, I don't see where the dividend has been that high like like ever, at least in the past 25 years. So yeah, there's the dividend right there. What is it? 5.16%. That's a lot. But yeah, so the situation made the news, and like I said, I'm not surprised. You know, people complain, people say all kinds of stuff, people put their foot in their mouths. You would think that people would learn by now, especially executives that should know better. But he's a human too, so he really he really put his foot in it. Actually, it's good for the company that he voiced his true feelings, and they can get rid of him and move on, and give somebody the position who really wants it.